Hello everyone, Jason here. It's Friday. I'm going to be beginning the new span of 7 days. I've already done 7 days of the video log, so I kind of want to. I kind of have the idea to review the week as the week's gone along, and kind of give you some insight on what I was able to sort of accomplish this week. And I didn't set a lot of goals for myself this week. I like to do that. I think it's important to set goals for the week and kind of for the day as well. I guess my unwritten goal for this week was to sort of really get through the week, because if you're following the video log, you know that I did start a new job. So I wanted to see how the week would go, working a different shift and that sort of thing, not getting off as early as I was before, and how that would affect my teaching schedule and my ability to go over my yoga lessons prior to actually teaching the lessons. So it was sort of an exploration this week, seeing how things would be different. And what I discovered is that, you know, I have to change my schedule a little bit and do different things on the weekend and that sort of thing. Not a lot really is other than that. Really, not too many goals. I guess my goal was to get through the week without being completely exhausted by the end of it, and to just accomplish as much as I could. And I was able to do that. It was rather fun to do that. What I find that is really fun and that is really wonderful is just taking that action. You know, I've talked about it before, and I'm going to talk about it much more, because I think it's really important to elevate the quality of the actions that you take. And now, when you're really busy, if you've busied your life, and usually what happens, well, I don't know about usually, but at least for me what's happening is, and I knew this would happen, that the transition from doing what I love and kind of leaving the place, and I can't say that I don't love it, because there's a sense of gratitude for what I do, but bringing my life into a place where I'm full-time doing what I love and exiting the full-time job that is not necessarily my passion. I knew that the transition from one to the other, I would have to deal with being a lot busier than maybe I prefer. What I prefer is to have a lot of time to be able to do the things that I love and be able to cultivate and shape those things. So what that ultimately means is working less, doing what I love, yet making the amount of money that's needed for me to fulfill that. I remember I predicted and told my wife that it'll get busier before it becomes a little more smooth for me. And I'm at that place. So I knew that it would be like this, and for me that's a good sign, because that means it's actually beginning for me. It's actually beginning to happen. And for me, it's in being able to embrace it without feeling overwhelmed and without feeling sort of an inner complaint. Doing it with joy and doing it with grace and doing it with ease as much as I can has been my goal. And it's been wonderful. I've actually was able to do that this week. Now, next week may be a whole nother week, but my plan and my goal is to continue to do the same, because like I said before, what you focus on will grow, and there is no doubt that what you put out into the world, into the universe, the energy will come back to you, and it will come back to you twofold. It'll come back to you with more than what you've actually put out. And it's an amazing phenomenon that happens, but it's the absolute truth. But only if you trust it, only if you're willing to do it with courage and continue. So that's the way this week was for me, getting through it with a sense of calm, peace, and joy, and maintaining that ability to be joyful while fulfilling a rather complex and busy schedule. So now I have a new week. Strange that I call it a new week even though it's on a Friday, but last week I started this video log on a Friday. So It is a new week for me, and Friday's a good way to begin that because I get off early and I'm able to accomplish some things and and sort of wrap up the week and then begin on Saturday and Sunday. Those are the days that I really enjoy because I am able to get up and spend about 3 to 4 hours doing what I love, doing yoga, doing some meditation, doing some pranayama, writing, doing some stuff for the website. And tomorrow I actually get to do a yoga workshop, which I'm looking forward to. And I'll be discussing nonviolence at the yoga workshop. So look for that tomorrow morning because I'm going to talk about nonviolence, which is called ahimsa. That's the Sanskrit word, which nonviolence, according to yoga, ultimately means love, right? So bringing love into your life, and there's two elements of doing that, and I'm going to discuss both elements, one tomorrow and one on Sunday, so look for that. And the elements are in your own personal life, how to bring love, how to bring nonviolence into your personal life, and also into your yoga practice, if in fact you do practice yoga. And you can use it not only in your yoga practice, but if you have a workout program or anything like that, you can do the same thing in that because it applies to that as well. So look for that on Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow I will discuss bringing love and nonviolence into your life, and into your life's path more specifically. Bringing nonviolence and love along with you on the journey as you work to achieve what it is that you want, as you work to fulfill your inner truth and your purpose in life. So look for that tomorrow morning. I'm looking forward to that because I will be discussing that in the workshops. I hope that people will show up for tomorrow's Saturday workshop, but it looks like more people are actually interested in the Sunday workshop, which will be at Shape of a Woman in Quartz Hill. You can check that out on my website, liberationonmylunchbreak.com, and go to the yoga teacher page to look at the address for Shape of a Woman. And you can also download the workshop flyer and pay for it online if you're interested and you live in the Antelope Valley. So if you don't and you're still interested in getting some of the philosophy aspect of the workshop, then I will be giving some of that tomorrow morning, and I will post it before I go to the workshop. So look for that tomorrow morning and Sunday morning. Have a wonderful Friday evening. I hope you've enjoyed your week as much as I have, and may you feel the warmth of your heart. Namaste.